Testing, testing. Okay, we should be good. We should be good. What's going on? It is Shannon Williams, the OCPD coach, and I want to give you all a quick update. I used to do these Thursday streams where I would go over every single task that I had in my book before I would let you all know the update on them and then wrap it up. So it was about a 15-minute stream. I've decided because of my crazy schedule switching up on me, first of all, but second of all, I think it'll be easier to find it in the YouTube algorithm. I've decided to make these separate standalone videos now for my channel. So that is what we're going to be doing today. And if you are interested in learning how to use Jira, having your Jira board set up for you, that's something I can help you with. I'm a certified Scrum product owner, and I've been using Jira for big businesses for the past, 6 or 7 years now. And I have been using Jira for my personal life for at least the last 2 years. So I've made tremendous progress with Jira. Anytime I've had clients, I've always onboarded them using Jira. And that is something that I really love to do is stay inside of Jira. So we're gonna switch our camera over. Give me a second to our active view. There we are. And I switched up the camera again. I actually like it better here. I think this is less my side of my face, and it's easier to look at you. I don't have to look all the way over here and try to find the camera. So we're going to switch it up like that, and I might leave it like this going forward. But we're going to start in our blocked column. We're just going to go from left to right, make it easy. So in my block column, I have taken my son to a soccer game. That's something that happens tomorrow. So that'll be in the to-do column tomorrow. And I have a meeting with Russ tomorrow also. So I'm leaving these unblocked just because I can't do them right this second. And I always leave things unblocked until then. One thing I should do going forward is put a time on these. So I know my son's game starts at 5:30. And I think my meeting with Russ is during my lunchtime. So that'll be good. Then I have my marketing meeting on Sundays at 11 a.m. Can't do that yet. Benchmarking my social media stats and analytics. I automatically do that on Sundays. And I'm wondering, I just thought about something, a really quick idea. Is it possible to turn this into a cron job? Steam wish list would be the only difficult field to obtain. Okay, so I'll see if I can turn that into a cron job. That'll be big time. Next, I have my hyperfocus stream. That'll be this Saturday night at 8:30 p.m. So make sure you tune in to the DIY Interactive YouTube channel or the OCPD Coach Twitch account, because that's where I stream that every single week, every single Saturday at 8:30 p.m. I have my bi-weekly with my Camille, my video editor. I'm trying to see right now if we can adjust our schedule a little bit. One second. All right. I got a message. I want to reply to that. Next thing, send in ATW for feedback part 2. So ATW is a wrestling game I've been working on, and I need to send that game for feedback from the requester. I have so much still left to do, and I go in and start breaking systems, making things a little complicated. So that is something I'm trying to make it easy so that I know exactly what I'm doing when I'm doing it. And then we have admin planning. So that is anything I'm doing related to my stream. If that's setting up streams in advance, sending out communication, all of that is admin planning. I really want to automate that too. I need to find a way to automate a lot more stuff going forward. All right, then in my stretch, I have UI UX configure play area. So this is a stretch is something that I've made for those tickets that are not absolutely required for this sprint, but if I have extra cycles and I have that extra motivation, I actually use these to motivate me to get more done so I can get to these. So that is one of the things that I have in my stretch, and I'm going to try my best not to touch it until I get everything else done, because that defeats the purpose of it being stretched, right? After that, we have brainstorming. So I have to build the match flow with AI, excluding ability cards. So I started getting the AI flow from the guy. I'm trying not to say his name right now, but I don't know why I'm not saying his name. But the creator of All Time Wrestling, so Muhammad, I'm working with him, and he's been sending me documents of how the AI should respond in different situations and scenarios. So I've been taking that into consideration, reading those documents. I have it in my brain. I'm thinking about it, which is why I have it in brainstorming. And I'm also making small adjustments in the game to flow with this to make it easy to understand what we need to do here. After that, we have creating a new logo for Retro Game Store Simulator. So I've been working on that. Also, I would like to get that wrapped up as soon as possible. I'm just about there. I just don't know if I want to make one more tweak because the colors, it seems like a lot of color, and I don't know if I need to change it up a little bit, but we will see. After that, I have my to-do section. So I have to create, as I just mentioned, moving over the creating a new logo for RGSS, building the ability system. So I've been fleshing that out. Now I need to build the ability system triggers and impacts. So we're going to try to build the triggers and impacts out for those. We have the OCPD Coach Thursday update, which is what I'm doing right now. I have that on my list. And then I have creating tickets based off feedback from Jameson's playthrough. So Jameson played RGSS. This should be one that I can do in the bed and just knock it out in the bed. So I'll see if I can get that knocked out. Let me see if I have something in here called passive. I made a label called passive, which is just to help me understand that this is a ticket that could be done at any point in time. And then checking the mail. So that is something I do every week. And I added myself a ticket on here because it's always something I don't want to do, and I always procrastinate and put it off forever. So this holds me accountable to actually get it done. Moving on, we have in progress. So as I mentioned, I'm working on the coaching Thursday update. This is my lunchtime, so I just figured I'd do that real quick. After that, I have finalizing the Rampage attack system. So I've been making a lot of progress with that, and I'll need to check my notes to see exactly where I'm at. But I think I've been rebuilding so much stuff. I need to check for the impacts. So let's put that in. So let's check for the impacts next. And then we have that's everything that's in progress. And then we have and actually I need to move this ability systems trigger over also because I'm working on that and the new logo. I'm working on all of these at the same time. Okay. And then checking mail I can do today, even though I have to do it again tomorrow. So I really prefer to wait until tomorrow so I can just do it one time. But what I'll do is I can go today, get the stuff I have right now, and then we have Bean's soccer game tomorrow, so I can do it again. And that gets Bean out the house and also allows me to get my stuff. So two birds, one stone, multiple birds, one stone. And then let's go to the done section. So everything I've completed, I have built the blocking system inside of ATW. So that was something I knocked out last night. I was happy to get a good win there. All right. I cut my son's hair. So I did that about an hour and a half ago. I've gotten a lot of white time in this sprint. I shaved yesterday. I've refined the modifier application system. So that's a whole detailed thing. I've done my Bible study. I might up that too. I might do that a couple times a week now. I've adjusted the pile approach to be dynamic. So I've changed that up so that matches can have dynamic piles, and that'll be a whole nother thing I'll deal with. I've created a home and wish list budget. Now, when you see repeat, that means that it'll automatically, I have set it up to clone the ticket into the next sprint already. But I've done that because there are certain things that I like to just do every single sprint, and that's one of them. So we'll get that done. Next up, we have sun time, 2.5 dedicated hours at least. I always do this more than the time allotted, but I give myself that so that when I'm spending time with my son, I don't have guilt where I could be doing other things. And that's really hard for me. Working out at least 2 days this week. I've done that. Trademark check-in. I did that. Configuring the general match data. Finished that. And then OCPD Coach Sunday stream. Knocked that out. So that being said, we're looking pretty good. I've got 13 things done. I have a lot of stuff that's blocked right now. So 8 things blocked, but 2 of these I know are going to happen. So 1, 2, 3, and let me switch this to marketing check-in. Marketing check-in. And then benchmarking, that's an automatic. Hyperfocus is typically an automatic. And these are the only 3 that this one concerns me. This one will get done, I'm sure. And admin planning is an automatic also. So I just give myself those placeholders. But that being said, I hope this was helpful. If you need help, again, setting this up, if you need to see how to get this done, I can help you out. Reach out to me at the OCPD Coach. I also have a Discord, so feel free to check that out. And outside of that, I will see you guys on Saturday. Hop in, and if not on Saturday, I'll see you on Sunday. Keep fighting for your life, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.